Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Welcome back, guys. We have a video today, kind of just midweek, heading into the weekend of team of the season, right? Team of the season's in like 2 days, which is crazy. This game has been really slow. I mean, if we haven't had party bag packs or like just little tiny menu content for the last couple weeks, this game just... Woo! But you know what? The ball is going to get rolling soon. Hopefully EA do not mess up team of the season. We do have a team of the week, guys, coming up. And we actually have less players in the team of the week. I believe that there's like 5 less players in this team of the week than normal team of the weeks. No, it's only 2 or 3. I think at least. I'm not sure. I think it's less players. Maybe it's just the way the Footpin has imported it. But we actually do have a decent team of the week. There's not too many. I mean, look, right? The biggest problem with FIFA right now, and I'll be honest with you guys, this team of the week is good, but the biggest problem is anybody that is playing at the meta level right now probably isn't using any of these cards still, which is kind of concerning. But I guess heading into team of the season, it's okay. But in terms of red player picks and good value, you know, Firmino's going to sell, Griezmann's going to sell, Benzema's going to sell, Aubameyang is going to sell, Perisic is going to sell, Umtiti and Kuli will sell, and maybe like Tovin will sell. So there's a good amount of players that will actually be packable this week, and it's funny that EA have given us a good team of the week into team of the season, probably to higher their pack sales. So these will be Reds this week. A lot of you guys have been asking me, Nick, do you think community team of the season will be Reds in next week's rewards? I do. I do think EA is going to start with community. They have never done it in Reds. Well, last year at least, they didn't do it in Reds with community. They waited until the full leagues. I believe Reds are going to start next week with community. I think it will happen. So if that is announced before this weekend league, the market is going to rise a ton. Because if EA announced that next week there's team of the season in rewards available in the Reds and available in packs, well, obviously in the elite packs, people are going to sweat their nuts off in the weekend league. So that will be interesting to see if EA will announce it before the weekend league. I think they may announce it Friday at 1 with team of the season saying, hey, these are going to be in rewards this week. You want to play Weekend League, you play Weekend League. And that will get me to play Weekend League. I will play at least to Elite 3. I don't think I'll be sweating Elite 1, but I will play at least to Elite 3 to get a Team of the League pack. And obviously, there's no difference between 20. This year right now, guys, there's no difference between 29 and 30 wins and 23 in terms of the red player picks. Because 30 wins doesn't even guarantee top 100. So top 100 is nearly impossible this year. Unless you're dodging opponents, you're cheating, or you're just a god. And you have, you know, a great FIFA ability and you get 30 on Friday or Saturday. Because if you get the 30s early on, you get high skill rating and then you don't have to worry about it. So it's very hard this year. Really, you're going to just be playing for the extra Team of the Week pack, or Team of the Season pack, which would be worth it. I would say it would be worth it to play for that extra pack during the main league Team of the Seasons. I don't know about communities. But if EA announced, guys, that there are Team of the Seasons in Reds before this weekend, the market is going to fly this weekend, I'm telling you, because what's going to happen is everybody who's trying to play with an untradeable or cheap team is going to say, wait a second, I need to get elite. I need to get this rank. I need to do this to obtain the best possible chance at getting a team of the season card in my rewards, in Reds, an extra slot. People are going to be gunning for that elite spot. So keep that in mind that if that does happen, you will see a huge market rise. If it doesn't happen, you'll see less of a market rise. But I'm still expecting a market rise tomorrow. I would be really surprised if the market didn't go up at least like 2 to 5% tomorrow. I don't know if it's worth it for you guys to invest in tomorrow's market because I just don't know how profitable it's going to be. What I can tell you is there's a couple things that I do like. I do like right now that nobody's really investing. And I do like that I feel like not a lot of packs are going to be open. And why I like the thing about the packs, even though saved up packs are going to juice up the market on Friday, not a lot of cards tomorrow are going to be put onto the market in terms of new cards, and there's also not going to be a lot of supply of anything in packs. So those two things I really like. So in terms of like prime icons going up, I think that you'll see some cards going up tomorrow because I just don't think a lot of cards are going to get packed. That's really like the main like focus thing I'm thinking about right now. I just don't think we're going to see a lot of cards tomorrow simply get packed. I just don't think it'll happen. So where would I look at today if I had some coins? Just kind of like right now I have 8 mil, and if you guys have watched my videos, you've seen it I think a couple of videos I've shown you guys that I have gone in some icons, I've gone in on some meta golds. And I wanted to show you guys really quickly that have been watching the videos just about the icon market, right? Like, look at the icon market, guys. And this is really interesting because, like, yesterday I was trying to tell you guys this. So if we can get up the hourly fluctuation, you guys can see, I was looking at it on my phone. So take a look. I was telling you guys in my video that before 1 p.m., guys, the market goes low. I don't know why. Every day, but it's profitable. Look at this, right? So yesterday, the icon market goes to 50.2. This is around 1 p.m. content, right? 2 hours for 1 p.m. Look at it happens at night. 50.7. And then I think this morning it hit 51.2. So the market every day right now is seeing this kind of downtrend before 1 p.m., 6 p.m. UK, and just goes up at night. So if you're looking to invest in like weekly rewards and things like that, whether it's icons, specials, things like that, most of the time, you just buy before 6 p.m., 1 p.m. I don't know why. I think a lot of people kind of feel like maybe EA is going to drop something. I think it's always that fear factor that like EA is going to do something crazy. Today is Wednesday, so they may announce something like pretty big today because sometimes within 2 days of the promo or something, they do announce pretty big stuff to come. We'll just kind of have to see, and if it does, you guys will get another video tonight, and we'll be analyzing what they have said is coming or anything like that. We will take a look at it. What else like right now? I don't know what else like to really discuss. I mean, I think one really important thing to talk about is links with team of the season. What I mean by that is if we go look last year at team of the season most consistent, this is like something really important to look at. So last year we had a situation where, like, I think on May 10th last year with Ibrahimovic, Larson went up a ton. He also went up with the flashback. But because Ibra was so in demand so early on, Larson started going up a ton, right? Because when Team of the Season Most Consistent came out, everybody wanted to use Ibrahimovic. So there's not many players to link him with in the MLS. I think last year wasn't... I don't think Alessandrini was that good last year. So people went to go use Icon Larson. So I think when this Team of the Season comes out on Friday, it's really important for you guys to look at it early on and say, okay, who do I think are going to be cards that are really in demand and people are going to want to link cards with? I think that's very important for you guys to see. Now, last year we didn't have all that many meta cards, but we had like a situation where like Tagliafico was very in demand. Anybody that was on an Ajax link, I believe the Delict went up a ton last year. So we're looking at the May 10th date, right? So if we go over here and we go and we look at, I think it's, I think Delict was a 92 Future Stars. Maybe he was a little bit less. I want to say he was a 92. He was a 92. So let's go take a look at Delict's Future Stars on May 10th, right? So if we go and we look on May 10th, right? Boom. Right there, guys. See? 350 to 430 in 2 days. So this guy was 100K a card based off a strong link, and it shows you the demand. Like, Tagliafico had a really, really nice looking card last year, and I remember I used him. He was really good, and he was like the best left back, one of the best left backs before the other team seasons came out. So the interest of him was very peak. I think he was like 150K, and he was affordable, so a lot of people wanted to use him. This is going to be a very common trend, guys, of any card that comes out that's very usable, maybe in an off league, or maybe in something that's a little bit more challenging to link. You will see players going up around that player. I'm assuming that with Team of the Season Alan, if you go and look at last year's trends, this card was a beast, by the way. I'm assuming that if you go and look at the trends, you would have seen that like Dries Mertens would have gone up, maybe Koulibaly would have gone up. So when this Team of the Season comes out on Friday, you guys should look at it initially and say, okay, is there any players that are in some interesting leagues, maybe not so easy to link? When we look at most consistent Team of the Season, I don't even know like what website I have to go to for this. I think it's on Foothead. So like with Zaha's going to be a player that a lot of people want to use. Now, it's most likely that they'll probably use a Prem team, but I do want to confirm with you guys, like, is there any players on Crystal Palace or from Ivory Coast? Like, you honestly, guys, I know it sounds crazy. You could see Drogba going up for Zaha. I can see it happening, right? Especially if Drogba was a wide player. You could see Drogba going up, or sorry, if Zaha's a wide player, you can see Drogba going up. Other than that, Grimaldo, people will probably Grimaldo with Spanish players, so I don't know about he's going to really go up. What else could be? Like Bentancur, I could see a couple Juve players going up for Bentancur. That's a very in-demand player. 100% could see that. I could see Brazilians going up in the Premier League. I think Felipe Anderson will get in. So I could see Brazilians going up in the Premier League. That's another one that I think is really interesting. So I don't think there's all that many links that are like amazing in here, but I do think I could see some players going up. The key to a player going up due to links is they have to have extremely high demand and some kind of difficulty to link, but also an affordable price. You guys will never see a card that's like over 1 million coins like flying in price because of a link. It's got to be a very cheap card, and it's got to be a card that everybody wants to play with. It's like an example would be like 2 players would be insane if they got into Team of the Season. A tall or Promise, right? If either of these guys ended up getting into Team of the Season, whatever linked to them, people would go bonkers to use whatever, right? So you'd see Tagliafico, Ziyech going up. These types of players would really rise around like those 2 players. So that's the concept of like link investing, and dude, the benefits of it, man. It's really profitable if you can get it right. Link investing has always been one of the best ways to make coins on this game. So for this weekly, guys, we will be trying to, I think, play to 23 wins. It's just going to depend on what EA do for content and like my motivation. We played to 14 last weekend. We'll obviously change around the team a little bit. But at the moment, we're just focused on enjoying Team of the Season and trying to bring some more coins to the club. That's really the only goals I have at the moment. You guys know. That's kind of where we're at. I'm very excited to see the weekly objectives for this upcoming week. I'm hoping that EA bring us like a really good card in objectives. I haven't done a weekly objective since... It might be since like Player of the Moment Ziyech or something, man. I haven't done a weekly objective in so long outside of the icon swap. So here's the EA doing something really good. I also think people are saying that we're getting a new season on Friday. We are. So we're going to get a new season on Friday. So it'll be interesting to see if EA drop in some Team of the Season cards into the season. Guys, that's going to be the morning upload today. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon. Peace out.